What is up? How y'all doing? It is Sydney Island here. It is Island with a Y, not an S. I am going to, oh, that smells so good. Oh, Lord. Shout out, dang near had an orgasm smelling that. This is incense, okay? I want to burn me some incense while I film this video. And this is the throat chakra incense, all right? This when I tell y'all, this have some magical abilities to it. I got it from this really magical crystal store. My throat a little dry. Let me get some water real quick. Hold on. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead. I like this incense. We're gonna talk about this really beautiful crystal book that I got from the library. It is amazing, and we're gonna like this because, man, when I tell y'all this incense right here, I never really felt incense had power. You know, I wasn't really big on incense. You know, I knew people that use incense, and I was just like, okay, they're using incense, like whatever, you know. But it never really was a big thing for me until I bought some on my own, and I burnt some in my home. Oh, that rhyme. You see how that smoke all up in the camera? Let's back it up a little bit. I got these incense from a crystal store. Well, they call it a metaphysical store here in Memphis. And when I tell y'all, that was the most beautiful store I have ever been in. They had the good crystals, like the big, raw, sparkly crystals. They had all the incense you could buy for the chakras. I picked the throat chakra because when it comes to my childhood traumas, I would say that my throat chakra was damaged the most, or one of the most damaged chakras, because I was conditioned to feel that I didn't deserve to speak. You know, I was conditioned to feel that when I would speak, that I was wasting my breath. So this says clarifying, balancing, inspiring. And it has sandalwood and something called cajeput and bergamot and lavender. Now I don't really know what those are, but lavender, man, lavender always does me good. I just bought this bubble bath essential oil stuff that have lavender in it, and oh my god, it smells so good. Like anything with lavender. Maybe that's why I love this scent so much, because it's lavender just be hitting. So it has like information about the chakra on the back of it, which I think is pretty unique. Tap 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 tap. Now get cleared now. Stop doing that now. What you think you're doing? Come on now. Okay, there you go. It got the information on the back. Hopefully it's not backwards when y'all read it. But anyway, it's Tricola is the brand if y'all wanna, you know, come to Memphis and check that out. Don't be being blurry now. Okay. So, well, I turned this camera on is really because I wanted to talk about this wonderful crystal book that I got from the library, and that just kind of sparked me like getting back more in tune with my spiritual side. So I brought out my crystals. I just recently got 2 from that same metaphysical store. This one is called Green Aventurine. It's for luck. It's for prosperity. It is connected to the heart chakra. Like, the universe knew what I needed. I just looked at it and I'm like, I just need that. So I love this one. Like, I just love the way it feels in my hands. Like, a lot of the times I do these little meditation rituals where I rub it on my face and on my neck, and it just has this really good cooling effect. Like, oh my god, I love the way this feels. And let me not rub it on my face right now because I got makeup on and I'm gonna get makeup on my crystal. But love Green Aventurine. And then I got another one called Lapis Lazuli. I was calling it Lapis Lazuli, but then the friend that took me to the metaphysical store, she said it was pronounced Lapis Lazuli. So this one is a blue crystal, and it has like, it's more multicolored than the other one. And I'm trying to make it focus so y'all can see it, but I don't know what's going on with my camera right now. But yeah, this one is for the throat chakra. This is the throat chakra crystal. This crystal came to me in a meditation session. I was meditating with my ex-boyfriend, and I got a download that I needed to get lapis lazuli. Mind you, I've never had lapis lazuli before, you know, and I just saw the color. I saw that it was a blue crystal, and I saw the letters, but I couldn't really quite make out what it was. And I told him, I said, I'm trying to figure out what this crystal was. It looked like this. It had these particular letters. And as soon as he said lapis lazuli, I was like, yes, that's it. That's the one. And so it was really nice to be able to pick this up. And this I put on my throat when I meditate, and I go, sometimes I turn it as I'm doing it, like just turn it as if I am activating it like a key to my chakra, just turning it, and it works, especially with the incense and the crystals, and then you're meditating all at the same time. It all just comes together, and it really works. Y'all, I am so excited to talk about this crystal book. Check it out. If it shows up backwards on the screen when y'all see it in the video, I'll just take a picture of it and I'll just post it right here so y'all can see it, you know, the correct way. But I got this book, it was months ago, and I'm almost finished. As you can see, this is where the bookmark is, and I've read this much, and I'm right here. I'm almost finished the book. And when I tell y'all, this book is one of the most magical books I have ever read. When I read this book, I feel so in tune with my higher self. I feel like God is talking to me. Whoever wrote this book is very in tune with their oversoul. Whoever wrote this book is very in tune with crystals and their healing properties. Like, very in tune. Like, this book was not just half-assed written. Like, they really wrote this book with intention, and I recommend y'all reading it. For whoever has a bunch of crystals and you want to learn more, you want to get a different sensation with crystals. It's called the Illustrated Crystallary. It includes 36 oracle cards that I'm about to show y'all, guidance and rituals from 36 magical gems and minerals. So 36 minerals, that's almost 40 minerals and gems. Information about them, rituals that you can do with them to enhance your life. It's great. It's written by, I believe the name is pronounced Maya Toll, illustrated by Kate O'Hara. And when I tell y'all the illustration, oh my God, like, boom, the first page, boom, look at that. Where you gonna get a book that talks about crystals in the way that this book talks about crystals, in such a poetic, spiritual way? It has this immaculate artwork. Look at that. Look at that. It has artwork throughout the freaking book. And I'm going to read a couple of passages to y'all. But check that out. This book is exceptional. Whoever wrote this book, Maya Toll, girl. Let's link up, sis. Amethyst. Boom. Beautiful. This book, they wasn't playing when they made this book. Like, they're like, yo, we're going to make this book dope. We're going to make people pick up this book and it's going to change their life. Like, exceptional. So, I'm going to pick up where I left off, which was at rose quartz. Which I guess you could say, coincidence. I believe rose quartz is connected to my zodiac sign also, which is Taurus. A lot of the heart chakra crystals are connected to Taurus. Because Taurus is all about relationships and love, right? A lot of Taurus's life lessons happen to be a lot of the times about love, romance, sex, and relationships. So this is where I left off, and it's rose quartz. Right? This is where I left off. I love that lion. Like, oh my God, the artwork is like immaculate. Can't nobody tell me nothing when I'm reading this book. I'm telling y'all, I'll be reading this book at work and I just be feeling so calm. Like, it just make me, it just dang near pull the toxins out of me when I read it. So I'm going to read the rose quartz. A different kind of love. Rose quartz. Mohs hardness scale, when it has like the scale of how hard it is, and you when you pick this book up and read it, you know, you'll learn all about it. But I love that it just gives all the details that you need about how hard it is. This is a 7 on the Mohs hardness scale. And when it comes to the hardness, that has something to do with their effect, you know. And so, yeah, check this book out. So I'm going to read the first, you know, the paragraph to Rose Quartz. Love, Rose Quartz teaches, is the ability to transcend yourself and merge with another person or plant or stone, an animal or the sky above, the dirt beneath your feet, a volcano, the endless roll of the ocean. All are one. Rose Quartz knows that you can soften your edges till you blend and blur, weaving yourself into the web of the world, healing the bits of you that life has broken. Oh, I like that. Healing the bits of you that life has broken. Rose Quartz knows that you can soften your edges till you blend and blur, weaving yourself into the web of the world, healing the bits of you that life has broken. Blend and blur and then come back to selfness. You are you and you are we. Rose Quartz whispers. You are you and you are we. Rose Quartz whispers. Allow moments of Rose Quartz style love to infuse your awareness of your singular reality. Woo! Allow moments of Rose Quartz style love to infuse your awareness of your singular reality. When I read this, I have to double read it because I'm really like, it's deep and I really be trying to like get the gist of what they're trying to say. And and when you look at this picture, you see the emotion in his eyes. Do you see that? That lion feel things. He feeling things. And he's such a fierce animal, but he's softened by love. You see, pink is the color of love. He's softened by love. And then they always have, after the introduction page to the crystal, they have a ritual, and then they have reflection. So I'm going to read that. Ritual. 4-element purification. In the Taoist tradition, after you work with rose quartz, you clear it by passing it through the steam of boiling water sprinkled with rose petals. Boiling water sprinkled with rose petals? Hold on. Do I need to give me some rose petals? 4-element purification. I'm like, that sounds powerful. All 4 elements are used in rose quartz purification. Steam is a marriage of fire and water. I love that they be teaching you. You know, they really be teaching you about other aspects of spirituality. They teach you about the elements. Steam is a marriage of fire and water. And the thing is, I didn't think about that. I never thought about that. But that's exactly what steam is. It's a marriage of fire and water. Fire requires air, or else it suffocates. Petals from plants represent the earth element. So it's all the elements: earth, water, fire, air. You can replicate this process from refreshing and renewing yourself using herbs and spices from your kitchen or non-toxic plants from your garden. Create a steam bath. Oh, that sounds good. I need to do that. I need to create me a steam bath. I need to give me some freaking pink rose petals and create me a steam bath. Steam your face or your feet or pass your hands over the mist. Think about what you want to cleanse and use the symbolic meaning of different flowers, herbs, and spices to add some oomph to your process. I really like that. Okay, so I just wanted to read one passage to y'all because it's very therapeutic for me. This is the passage that I have not read. This is where I left off, and so it's kind of like I'm reading I'm finishing my reading and I'm reading it with y'all. And we're sharing this experience together. Okay, so reflection. I am. All right. Rose quartz blush is caused by a combination of manganese, which feeds the heart, titanium, which lends unbreakable strength, and iron, which grounds and centers. Oh my. Oh my. Titanium. I didn't even know that was a crystal. Wow. Okay. Is that a crystal? Which lends unbreakable strength, and iron, which grounds and centers. Iron grounds and centers. Okay. We too are made up of different parts. What different parts make up your being, and how do they play out in your personality? What different parts make up your being, and how do they play out? The ancient poet Amergin wrote a poem made of I am declarations. There are many translations of this poem, originally written in Gaelic. You can use this motto to declare who you are. And then they have the I am poem right here. I just love the aesthetic. The fact that they got these two cute pink petals and it's in this pink box. It's got red and pink and it's like Valentine's colors almost, which is like that love, that heart chakra stuff. So here is the I am poem. I am the wind blowing off the sea and the crest of the ocean's wave. I am the fox hidden in the underbush and the hawk soaring above the cliff. I am the sun glistening on dewdrops and the leaves that heal the heart. I am the stillness of the lake and the echo of the mountains. I know the secrets of the dark and hidden spaces, the cycles of the moon, the place where the sun sets, and how a new day begins. I like that. So that was where I left off. Next is black tourmaline, which I actually would like to get. I had black obsidian, which is very similar in its properties, which is it's a protection crystal. A lot of times the black crystals are our spiritual protection, and they also absorb negative energy and get rid of negative energy, eradicate negative energy. I had black obsidian. I was going through a lot of stuff, so I got rid of it, and now I'm back getting my crystals again. So yeah, black tourmaline, which is all about transmutation. Okay, so I definitely will be reading black tourmaline in another video for y'all, but that's all I wanted to read. But yeah, what do y'all think about rose quartz? What do y'all think about that? What are y'all opinions and perspectives on rose quartz? After hearing that, do y'all want to buy some rose quartz crystals? Does rose quartz feel like the crystal that you need to pick up? Because this book talks about a whole lot of different crystals, you know. I'm gonna find my favorite one. Oh, this is the one. Ah! Lapis lazuli. This is this one right here. Lapis lazuli. And when I tell you, I love the artwork. I mean, oh my gosh, that blue is so deep, bro. So step up to sovereignty, lapis lazuli. Sovereignty has always been about relationships. Lapis lazuli reminded pharaohs and empresses that they ruled in accord with the spiraling heavens and the turnings of time. Woo! That's powerful, and it makes sense as to why this was the crystal that came to me when I was doing a meditation when I was in a relationship. Because y'all heard that, right? Sovereignty has always been about relationships. And I got this download when I was in a relationship. I'm single right now. I got the download when I was in a relationship. In a relationship that was very spiritual. Lapis will lengthen your spine and help you find your voice. And she expects your actions to match your regal bearing. Oh, this is powerful. To me, I'm feeling this frequency, and it's more powerful than the rose quartz one. For me personally, I needed to read this. Lapis will lengthen your spine. Lapis, lengthen my spine, sis. and help you find your voice. Like I said before, this is the throat chakra crystal, like I said. So it will help you find your voice. That's why it makes sense. It makes sense that this crystal came into my life at this time, because I noticed that I'm speaking up more at work and I'm expressing how I feel more. And it's my calling to do so. Like I said, growing up, I was conditioned to feel that I shouldn't be talking. And if I was talking, I need to respect everybody and bow down to everybody. And it's about everybody but me and how I feel. How dare you express how you feel when the way that you feel offends me and my sensitive ass feelings? If the way that you feel does not align with my mood right now, I don't want to hear it. That's how I was brought up. That's the environment that I was brought up in. So that put a heavy lock on my throat chakra. And it's so physically uncomfortable to have so much to say and to know that those words are healing to the people that hear it. But to feel that you shouldn't say it, that you shouldn't say what you feel, because it's just not worthy, that you are not worthy. It's not even that the words aren't worthy, it's just that you feel that you aren't worthy. So if I'm not worthy, surely the words that come out of my mouth are not worthy either. Whew, I did not expect to cry at all during this video. What the heck? Here I am thinking I'm just some tough gangster out here, and I'm freaking crying. Lapis will lengthen your spine and help you find your voice. And she expects your actions to match your regal bearing. She expects for your actions to match the God within you. She expects for your actions to be in alignment with how great you know that you are. The greatness that you recognize when you get in tune with the all-knowing source. Lapis reminds you that no matter who you are a caretaker of yourself, of those around you, and of the earth. You are sovereign in connection with the realms of spirit. You are sovereign in connection with the realms of spirit. You are sovereign in connection. You are sovereign. You are exalted. You are of high. When you connect with the spiritual realms, you are of high. You ain't down here, you up here, baby. You in your spiritual vessel, not your fleshly vessel. Lapis lazuli will be your rod and your mantle. But only you can find the inner fortitude to rise to the relationships she helps you to embody. It's like every word I read, I have these images that connect to what I'm reading. Images of my personal life. Relationships that are in my personal life. It's crazy. Lapis lazuli will be your rod and your mantle. Lapis will be something that you can lean on when you're trying to find your voice. And I'm telling you, I grab lapis every morning when I'm doing my meditation. Every morning. And I cussed. And this stuff works. This energy, all of a sudden I find myself really just speaking my truth at work in a way that I was scared to do at first. but only you can find the inner fortitude to rise to the relationship she helps you embody. And on that note, I'm going to use the restroom. And I will be back. And then we have Find Your Voice. But stay tuned for that passage of Find Your Voice for Lapis Lazuli. And as soon as I'm talking about that, then a motorcycle drive by making all that dang noise. So anyway, stay tuned to this channel. I will definitely be reading more passages as I buy more crystals. I will be reading passages of that crystal that I purchased, because this has literally a passage for almost every freaking crystal. And also, I need to show y'all the cards that came with the book. These cards that's in the back of the book right here. They came just like this in the book. I was very surprised that I found something like this in the library. It just felt like it was meant for me, right? And it's called Oracle cards. So you got 2 decks. They're the same. They're all the pictures that are in the crystal book. Every single one of these pictures are in the crystal book, and is a bigger version of these crystals. I'm definitely going to use the heck out of this, and I really want to read more, but this video is already getting like super long, and so trust me, y'all, I'm going to be reading like so many passages in so many videos. So don't feel bad, don't feel like, oh, I wanted to hear more. You will definitely hear more, but you will hear more in other videos. So that's what I have for the most part for my crystal book review. I'm not finished. I have a few more pages left, but I'm almost finished. And if I could rate this book, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I honestly can't see anything wrong with it. Like, it's a 10 out of 10. It's well written, it's beautiful artistry, and I recommend y'all. I recommend, if you're interested in crystals, this is the book for you. If you're interested in getting in tune with your spiritual self and your higher self and your God consciousness, I recommend that you read this book, because surely it will help you to get there. So, the Illustrated Crystallary, 10 out of 10, written by Maya Toll. Purchase it. I believe they sell it on Amazon. So I think this book is worth purchasing for sure. So give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. Love yourself, please, baby. Love yourself. You are all that you have. You are a temple of God. Love yourself and love life. Bye bye.